Little car devotion time. I hope you're having a good Friday. I felt a little rough today, but that's fine. Feeling a little better now anyway, but so apologize for it being a little later, but maybe you catch it on the way home from work. But so we're in Exodus chapter 5 today, and God and Moses had their little powwow, and Moses goes and he talks to Pharaoh, and he goes in there and kind of lays it all out on the table, and I think he's all excited about it, right? And Pharaoh gets a little upset, and he's talking to his his oversight worker people, and he's like, hey, who does this guy think he is? Taking the Israelites away from their work. I mean, what's up with that? Does he not know who I am? And so Pharaoh is like, how about let's punish the Israelites and the Hebrews, and no more straw for them, because up until this point they were having to make bricks, but Pharaoh, essentially the government, right, was supplying the straw for them. And so now he says, not only do you have to keep making bricks, and not only do you have to keep, cranking them out at an insane amount, but we're not even going to help you out anymore. We're not even going to supply the straw for you anymore. So you're going to have to figure that one out on your own. And I always see this portion of the story, and I kind of think, like, what were the Israelites thinking at this point? Pharaoh kind of comes in on the scene, and he's like, hey guys, don't worry, I'm going to take care of us, and I'm going to get you out of bondage. I'm going to go in here, and God sent me, and I'm going to go in here and talk to Pharaoh and get us out of here. And so maybe skeptical, however they felt about it, I gotta feel that at this point they were like, thanks a lot. We thought we had it worse before, but thanks a lot. Now you just made our life even more difficult, right? So two things out of this portion of the story. The first is you might be in a situation where you're in your wilderness, and help, quote unquote, has come, and you feel like redemption is coming, and it's actually gotten worse. I think of people who are in an abusive relationship, and they get ready to leave, and their friends talk them in, hey, we got this, we got your back, and it gets worse before it gets better. So I just want to encourage you, if you're in that situation, to hold on. God is still with you. Maybe you're in a situation in work where something ethically is going on that you don't agree with, and you feel like you need to stand up to it, and you, through prayer, you say, okay, I'm going to push back against this, and instead of your employer looking at you and saying, hey, thanks for bringing this to my attention, I'm proud of you, here's a raise, or I'm going to do this for you, and instead they look at you and say, who do you think you are? And you lose your job. And instead of getting better, the situation has gotten worse. So if you're in that situation, keep holding on to the promise that God has for you, because your deliverer is coming. Two, I don't really see any shock on people's face that the Pharaoh did that he got, his heart hardened or anything like that. And that's not really the case for today. You go on Facebook or social media, and church, let's just be honest, this isn't even a right or a left thing. This is a church versus the world thing, because really that's who we are. We're the church. We're not right or left. We're the church. We're not a donkey or an elephant. We're the cross of Christ, right? So how about let's quit being so shocked when the world doesn't support us, right? Let's quit being so shocked and just going completely bananas when Washington or our state government or whatever, nationality you might be in passes some law that doesn't help the church out, or that doesn't go with the tenets of our faith, because we shouldn't expect for it to. Jesus even told us that, right? He said, you think the world hates you? It hated me first. You think the world's persecuting you? It persecuted me first. So it really shouldn't surprise us when our Pharaoh comes down harder on us for trying to live out the way we should. So anyway, there's some encouragement for you today. If you're in a difficult situation and it's gotten worse, your wilderness, your helper has made it worse for you, keep clinging to the promise of God. And then number two, let's don't be surprised when the world doesn't support us, because we were told to do that, and we were told to be ready for that. So we should be ready for that, right? So y'all have a great day. Have a good Friday evening with your family or whatever it is you're doing. And God bless you, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.